Within 24 hours, a workforce of 700 people vanished, leaving only 80 humans to manage the remains. Despite losing nearly 90% of its staff to software automation, the company saw its profits multiply by 11. There were no public warnings or labor disputes. The transition was completed through a single cold wave of restructuring emails. While most people watch the headlines for news of job losses, the elite are focused on a massive, invisible shift in how power is concentrated. For decades, these crowded office floors represented the ultimate middle-class promise: trade your obedience and a degree for a secure administrative career. In a global market optimized for instant execution, the financial value of human loyalty has been eclipsed by the raw speed of automated output. This technology is not targeting specific industries as much as it is systematically removing the need for predictability in human labor. The traditional economic model relies on people performing repetitive sequences, managing data, writing emails, and compiling reports, usually tied to a single physical location. This graph illustrates the collapse of that model. A human worker requires 8 hours to synthesize a week of data. An algorithm produces the same result in 8 seconds. Because time is no longer a constraint for production, wealth generation has shifted from managing large workforces to controlling automated systems. When any job's primary output is a predictable routine, the financial incentive to employ a human being disappears entirely. The move toward automation is now reaching into human psychology, treating our attention and behaviors as data points on a spreadsheet. Systems now monitor typing cadence, micropauses in scrolling, and facial reactions to build a predictive map of your emotional triggers. This data allows developers to engineer digital environments that amplify specific emotions, ensuring users remain engaged for hours at a time. These inputs are designed to nudge individual decisions, moving from simple observation to the active management of user behavior. The central goal is the capture of human attention, which has become the primary asset for those who own these predictive systems. Here in Silicon Valley, a new architectural model for business is emerging: the one-man empire. This chart shows a single founder using an integrated stack of tools to simultaneously manage design, coding, customer support, and global distribution. The market ignores the effort of a large team. It only compensates for the final impact and reach of the product itself. By delegating predictable tasks to their stack, these founders focus exclusively on high-level vision and the emotional resonance of their brand. This empty floor signals a permanent shift in social structure, dividing the population between those who command machines and those managed by them. For the dependent class, daily life and income are increasingly dictated by elite-owned algorithms that manage human needs through automated systems. In this environment, remaining predictable is a liability that results in a total loss of agency to the systems you interact with. Technological evolution cannot be reversed, making it essential to develop leverage through skills that software cannot replicate. This requires cultivating traits like deep communication, strategic leadership, and the raw, unmapped power of the human imagination. As information becomes a cheap, infinite commodity, the value of true originality will reach historic levels. The rise of automation is stripping away the illusion of middle-class security and revealing the underlying mechanics of power.